Hey y'all, it's your fellow human being himself, Leo here, just wanting to do a simple tutorial on how to create a hi-hat roll by manually inserting notes within the MIDI editor. Okay, so I have a single track here called
2 hi-hats 1 item.
Hi-hat. And what we're going to do first is select the MIDI item by hitting Control left and right arrow.
101-MIDI.
And to enter into the MIDI editor, you can hit the letter E, or you can go into the context menu by hitting Shift F10.
Context menu.
And arrowing down until you find
Open inbuilt -in MIDI editor left paren. Set default behavior in preferences right paren. EO.
Hit enter on that.
MIDI take : 01-MIDI dialog. MIDI view.
So that's just another way that you can be able to enter into the MIDI editor if you don't know what the key command is. So 2 key commands to know before you can be able to create hi-hat rolls manually is Control Shift 1 through 9, which sets the grid. In this case, if I wanted to set my grid to quarter notes so that all my hi-hats hit on every beat, I just hit Control Shift 4.
Grid quarter.
Grid quarter notes. So this is important for determining the frequency of notes in your grid. And the second key command that you need to know is Shift I. It is called
Custom : insert note, advancing edit cursor.
Which will insert your notes and move the edit cursor forward down the timeline. So what I'm going to do first is create a simple 4-bar loop by hitting Shift I. And here's what it sounds like. Nothing fancy. To insert quick hi-hat rolls, I like to use 30-second notes, which is Control Shift 3.
Grid 30-second.
And what I like to do is I like to enter them in at random, which means like across different parts of the loop.
Beat.
So in this case, I'm just going to go to beat 2.
Beat 2 1 note.
And for quick hi-hat rolls, I like to hit Shift I 3 times. Okay.
Bar 2.
I'm going to find another place.
Beat 3 0% 1 note. Beat 4 1 note.
Beat 4 of bar 3. Something to be aware of here is that you can also move forward and backwards by note by hitting left and right arrow in the MIDI editor. So if I move left,
beat 3 1 note.
And if I hit right,
beat 4 1 note. Bar 3 beat 1 1 note.
So it will tell you where you are in the MIDI editor by giving you the beat and bar. So yeah, I'm just gonna enter one at beat 4 of bar 2.
Beat 4 1 note.
And okay, so here we have. Now those are 30-second note hi-hat rolls, but you can also use other grid divisions to set different hi-hat rolls.
Beat.
So I'm going to use 8th triplet, which is Control Shift 9.
Grid 8th triplet.
And I'm going to enter one.
Bar 3, 1 note.
Let me see where I'm at. Control Shift J tells you where you are at in the MIDI editor.
Bar 3 beat 2 0%.
Okay, so I'm at bar 3 beat 2, and I'm going to enter 3 notes of 8th triplets. Okay, let's see. Actually, I think I would like
beat 4 13%. Bar 1 beat 2 1 13 25%. Beat 2 1 note. Beat 1 1 bar 1 beat 4 1 note.
Okay, let's go. And that is basically it. So if you want to create hi-hat rolls, you basically set your grid and then hit Shift I to insert notes wherever you want. And make sure to use left and right arrow to move to the MIDI note where you want to insert your notes. Or you can just hit Control page up and page down to move by beat as well. And yeah, that's all. Hope this helps. And shalom. Peace.